what's going on? And welcome back to the EVIL LAIR. We appreciate having you here. And this episode, we're going to make some prosthetics and some enhancements to those prosthetics. Yeah, we're doing something truly evil here. If you don't know, Nick's Kicks and Comics. He's a YouTuber. He does comic book unboxings and things like that. Super cool guy, really cool. So we're going to do something villainous. What we're going to do is he's missing a portion of his finger. It's cut off right about there, just above the knuckle right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to make him some prosthetic fingers, and then even a few of them we're going to add some enhancements to it. So here's kind of the idea that I'm going with, right? First off, you got a hand. He's cut off just above his knuckle. So we're going to make a bracelet of some sort, high intensity elastic strings. So we got a base, we got our connecting piece. This is our hinge, right? So base, hinge, mid part, right? And then the tip, and just the tip. All right, so we got to keep our measurements very close on this one. And what I did is I 3D printed some parts. The problem is my 3D printing is garbage. Like, it's serious, it's bad. But because I use a lot of graphite and my 3D printer is set up for graphite, so to make like military stuff. Don't get hung up on that, right? So what I did is I reached out, and I hate asking for help. But this guy was more than happy to, and he didn't make it like all weird, like, oh, you're Mr. Builder guy. He's a super cool guy. His name's Chip Getler, aka White Shadow. He stepped in and he was like, hey, I do 3D printing, I use PLA, I can smooth it out, like I can help with this. So I asked for 2 models from him. They're on the way here. They're in the mail. They should be here relatively quickly. So I have some models. Now, so what's the enhancements we're going to do? We're going to put a blade in one of them, so he can open up unboxings, with his comic books and stuff. He can just go, right? And then we're gonna make one that's a laser. Pew, pew. Yeah, remember we did the laser last month. I know I'm kind of cheating on that, but I learned a lot of new skill sets in there, and I think I can shrink everything down super small so he can do a pew, pew type of thing. Yeah, that would be cool. And then we'll make one actual prosthetic where he can use it, as long as he's moving his hand, right? Because it's biomechanics. I mean, another motion has to react to the motion. It's the same laws in physics, right? To every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction. Same thing in prosthetics, right? If you move this, we should be able to get the finger to close down. That's the concept anyway. We're going to fumble through this until we get it. This is going to be fun. Real villainy happening. Let's do it.
I am a product of change. I got the product and things, turning my L's into gains, channel the pain, looking to better the days. Yeah, you are a product of fear and the man in the mirror. You can't get away from them things, and I am aware, fully prepared. The devil he speaks. Yeah, and this what he said. You gotta get paid. Do what you gotta do. Get to the bag. Stay at your 9 if I get on the avenue. You ain't cut out for them things. Yeah, you are not good enough. You are the type of got people that shouldn't love anyone knowing you know that you phony. You never cut out for this. You should just give it up. Yeah. But that's how they want me to feel. I am the man of the steel, king of the hill, man of the year. Finally feel like I got it for real, yeah. But all of them voices, we got them. Lie to me, Hillary Rodham. I just came back from my kid in the bottom, and now I'm gonna bring it back all the way on them, yeah. One time, I'm going for mine. You put it on mine. You better believe they're looking for me. One time, I'm going for mine. You put it on mine. You put it on mine. You better believe they're looking for me. One time, I'm going for mine. You put it on mine. Looking for me. Yeah, I gotta go, and this I go. I'm dying. dying a legend, that's just so you know. Yeah, I'ma go get it. We just keep pushing the limit. I am like all the way with it, all the way living. Y'all are just bearing no witness. You can keep staring out windows and watch how I do it. They trying, they taking their pictures, yeah. Homie, that's all the way real. Work, but I feel like a meal. This is the deal. Dollars ain't matching the skill. I am the king of the hill, man of the year. Magic how I disappear. Level up, get out of here. Watch how I move and they taking a steal. But I do not fuck with you, making that clear, yeah. Finally all the way good. Wish that a motherfucker would. Best in the game is a new attitude. Maybe I'm not, but I'm better than you, yeah. But all of them voices, we got them. Lie to me, Hillary Rodham. I just came back from my kid in the bottom. And now I'm gonna bring it back all the way on them, yeah. One time, I'm going for mine. You put it on mine. On my life. You better believe they're looking for me. One time, I'm going for mine. You put it on mine. They're looking for me. Yeah. One time, I'm going for mine. You put it on mine. On my life. You better believe they're looking for me. One time, I'm going for mine. You put it on mine. Yeah, I gotta go. This how it go. Yeah, I'm dying a legend. It's just so you know. I gotta go. This how it go. Yeah, I'm dying a legend. It's just so you know. Yeah, I'm going for mine. Going for mine. You put it on me. You put it on me. You better believe. You better believe. You better believe they're looking for me. Yeah. I'm going for mine. You put it on mine. You better believe they're looking for me. One time. I'm going for mine. You put it on mine. They're looking for me. Yeah. One time. I'm going for mine. You put it on mine. You better believe they're looking for me. One time. I'm going for mine. You put it on mine.
Where the day go now, ain't no telling where the time roll, but it's alright, but it's alright. Hard days, hard nights, hard times, hard life, all night. Damn right, gon' find my way through. I just find my way through, and I'm coming right back to you, back to you. Right back to you. I'm just a product of the pain. Love it, it's not in vain. Try to get a couple dollars out this change. Not the same as when the game just re-upping on them things. Know that it's gotta be inside of me, and I don't see why I complain. But as life gets harder as compared to what you barely got the character I dare to ever try to make comparisons. Fair to be able to not complain that ain't fair enough. Just like my gun, I'm staring down the barrel of. But I ain't looking for no handouts. Got a couple things I understand now. Better believe them walls are all gonna fall around you. Ain't gonna be no one around. Stand your ground, it's all you can do. Cause
in the back of my mind, I know I'll be just fine.
ain't no telling where the day go now. Ain't no telling where the time roll. But it's alright, but it's alright. Hard days, hard nights, hard times, hard life, all night. Damn right, gon' find my way through. I just find my way through, and I'm coming right back to you, back to you, right back to you. No, I'm just riding through the drama. Problems, you know I got them. All these blessings, better count them. No doubt if they're hitting bottom. All these wins are from the failure. This paper, get born to haters. All these W's are solid fit, they from the tailors. If you get the chance, you gotta grab it. But when failure sound romantic, dogging the pressure on the be a standing. Gotta measure up to standards. Playing with the never, just shoot for average, man. But it's too demanding. These wanna buckle under, you know that I'm standing.
In the back of my mind, I know I'll be just fine.
Ain't no telling where the day go now. Ain't no telling where the time roll. But it's alright, but it's alright. Hard days, hard nights, hard times, hard life, all night. Damn right, gon' find my way through. I just find my way through, and I'm coming right back to you.
These long roads, babe, lead me
where the time roll, but it's alright. But it's alright. Hard days, hard nights, hard times, hard life, all night. Damn right, gon' find my way through. I just find my way through, and I'm coming right back to you. Back to you. Right back to you. Right back to you.
All right, looks like they're all assembled and put together. Let's see what we got here. We got one with a little spiky thing on it, right? Put that in there so I don't cut myself, because I will cut myself, and I'm not trying to make a whole lot of blooper videos. So again, string. This one's a short one because I don't know the distance from his hand to where it needs to connect. So we're gonna make these various lengths right here, and I'll explain how he can alter them to him. You don't need to know that, but they work. See it? Ooh, look at that little curve right there. Ah, gotcha. Okay, great. Key here is I used a steel wire that you use for from bottom rigging for like fishing and stuff, right? That's where this comes from. It's not overly important, but it's a good aesthetic, right? So we got that, and the reason why I do that is let's say it doesn't come all the way back. Well, the steel, right, takes a lot for it to bend. So as he positions his hand back up, it will provide just enough resistance to put it back into place. Hopefully. I don't know, we'll see. A lot of this is guesswork. All right, again, the original model that I made out of graphite, right? That works pretty good, okay? And then we did, we just gave him another regular one. This was made out of PLA. And this has got the longest string on it. I know it's too long, but again, I'll tell him how to alter that stuff, right? And of course, right? Okay. And again, steel wire. So if he needs to put it back into position, just the slightest, we'll put it right back. All right, so laser one's done. And this is really just a gimmick for him, really. I'm not actually expecting him to use it. It doesn't bend. He'll plug it in there, screw it down, or I guess he's left-handed, right? And he can just tighten that down and right, and then pew, 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 pew. Ooh, mess up my pixels, right? This is just a joke piece I put in there for him. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and carefully paint these. So the question is why didn't you paint the parts before you assembled this stuff and use glue, right? Because I wasn't thinking. Was not thinking at all. I got nothing for that. So what we're gonna do is we can't spray paint it obviously now, because then they'll stick together and they won't bend right. So when I can't spray paint, what I like to do is, and this stuff is so versatile, it's great. Automotive repair paint, more especially this Duplicolor stuff, I really, really like this. It comes in this little nozzle thing. You can use it as a marker or pen, or you can just crack it and use it as a paintbrush as well. I really like this. And automotive paint is extremely durable. So yeah, and I went ahead and tested, make sure it doesn't like flake off or anything like that, because sometimes it happens on plastics, and that seemed to work pretty good. So this is me painting fingers, not just fingernails, but fingers. Enjoy.
Yeah, what the deal is? Wonder why them thoughts of bottles still appealing. Wonder why your boy still caught up in his feelings. Wanna trade these inner demons for some dollars, man, you feel him? Yeah, so I talk to God and hope she hear him. Wanna know exactly who that man up in the mirrors. Feel like they judge him on appearance, not his merit. Yeah, but he ain't gonna want the man since he embarrassed. Cause he know that she gonna tell him he wrong. And it's just 2 hours till dawn. And he gotta just keep holding on and keeping his head up and strong. And know that it ain't gonna be long. He exactly where he belong. And if he can go on and find himself, he gon' find his way.
Don't turn up the light, won't you stay? Don't fade away.
dedicated to the ones that feel alone, that ain't no one gonna hear what they've been saying. Yeah, and I've been relating, 'cause I felt the same myself, thinking that ain't no one gonna come around when you're yelling for help. So they just, yeah. So to write that down, swear to God, knowing they raw with poems, hating on the world, thinking that'll show. Yeah, so they walk them halls, get they all just hiding their tears. Underneath them smiles, they've been crying for years, and they keep that all locked up inside, never confide in their peers. And they feel like 20 years go by, no one know who this kid is. And they feel like no one who know I'm gonna take the time and can notice that they've been dying inside. And they put up a front, but they hopeless, and they got the word on their shoulders. But I know for sure there's some soldiers ain't gonna realize when they older that they gon' find a way.
Won't you stay? Don't turn out the lights, don't fade away. Won't you stay? Don't turn out the light, won't you stay? Don't fade away. It'll be alright, won't you stay? We'll find our way home.
All right, here's where we're at. We got our stuff, right? First the bracelet. All right, we got our bracelet done. We did some hammer effect to it, drilled a little hole into it. Then we got a steel cable coming out from it, right? And what you'll do is you'll pop it on like so. Left or right-handed, doesn't matter. And then there's some retention bands in here too. A nice little hoop to it. Just lock it into place. Now, it's going to move around on the arm, and that's okay. We want that. Here's why. So we got our retention bar, which goes into the loop. All right. Then we got our finger, right? And then the string goes in through a little hole right here. And then there's a little tiny screw right there, and that's what's going to hold that into place. So as you move, it pulls and stretches the finger, right? So you just put it in there and then screw that down to hold it. You can't really see it very well, but there it is. All right. So also in your little kit, the other fingers plus a little tool kit. The little screws are actually from an eyeglass thing repair kit, so those are in there. But there's some elastic string in here, some more steel cable, 2 more screws, and two little pieces of metal that are the length that make the joint. So those are going to be in there for your laser finger, which again was just something fun to do. Don't ever feel obligated to use it, but you know that goes on there. And then this little key will be in there, and you can just tighten it down on the finger. And yeah, you're gonna have to pew, right? But it will work. Yeah, this is a super fun build. I enjoyed doing this. Yeah, there's some frustrating stuff because there's small parts to it. But all in all, just to get it done and out there to somebody. Again, if you have any problems, questions, or concerns, let me know. I'm happy to answer them in any way I can. So all in all, what did you think about this video and this build, the music, whatever the case may be? I learned through you. So definitely let me know. All right, guys, I got nothing else. That's it. Bye. Okay. And then the problem is yeah, that's Nick. That makes no sense. That's what we're doing. I think this is going to be in the bloopers because that's a mess. To get this finger's complicated. It's more complicated than I thought. Red Rock. Remember that movie? That was a great movie. Red Rock.